Okay, let's talk about my take on electromagnetic and natural magnetic coherency and incoherency. If these two little rare earth magnets, south to north, they're coherent. North to north, you notice, they're incoherent, not compatible. One throws the other away. Or south to south is incoherent. All magnets, there's two ways they're incoherent. Same poles, north to north, same poles, south to south. The only way they're coherent is opposite poles, north to south. The reason the coherency and incoherency works that way with magnets is because of the spin. If you notice, turn it this way, south to north, south to north. When you put a south to north, your arrows of rotation are going in the same direction. So it's coherent. They all hold together as one magnet, just like that. But if you turn one magnet south to south, they're in opposite directions of rotation, incoherent. Okay, that's what happens when I turn these two south to south. If you notice, they are incoherent. Or north to north. The rotation of the arrows are opposite, and that leads to incoherency. It has to be opposite poles to get the same direction. And put either magnet on either side as long as it's opposite poles. And I can keep stacking magnets as long as it's opposite, north to south, north to south, north to south. You cannot go south to south, you cannot go north to north. Hopefully that makes sense. That's the reason for the coherency and incoherency in magnets and even magnetic fields. Direction of rotation. The other thing that comes along is coherency and incoherency where they work together. It's like there's a video out there of a guy, he's got a bunch of magnets and a bunch of steel balls all together, and you can show where the magnet will stick at certain places and it will be repelled at other places. That's because of dispersion or dilution. If you think of the ether charge as a liquid, it's like being diluted. Or if you think of it as an electric charge, it's being dispersed. The reason I say that is, this is a magnet. Let me show you. This is a steel bar. This is a steel ball. They're both magnetic, but they're not magnetized. I have another steel ball on a spherical magnet. The painted one is a neodymium magnet. The steel one is, the chrome one is just a steel ball. So I can show you that is a magnet. And I can also show you that the ball is not. But I have on this magnet and these magnet, north to north is incoherent. They will not go together. I cannot force them two to touch. Almost. But with this steel ball between this south and this south, I can force these two together. Pretty easy. And they hold. Even though the rotations are in opposite directions, this steel ball here is becoming intermediate. It's got the rotation of this one going that way and the rotation of this one going that way, and the ball accepts that and holds the two separate rotations within itself. It's dispersing it. It's diluting the magnetic field of that magnet. So all the steel ball is like these two. If I put this other piece of wood between, it gives something for this rotation to bite into and this rotation to bite into, where they're not really fighting each other. Plus the steel, or the intermediate piece, dilutes down the power of the magnetic field itself, because it's using part of that to be magnetized, because it's not permanently magnetized with this power of magnets. You see what I mean? It's just using it temporarily until they're taken away. Now it's no longer magnetic and it doesn't stick to the steel bar. But anyway, that is coherency incoherency in magnets. Opposite directions of rotation or the same directions of rotation. Any questions?